Good afternoon, Dr. Graham and fellow students. My name is Faizal Hamdoon, and today I will be speaking about transformational leadership in marketing. As we all know, marketing has gone through an evolutionary process. Bigger is better. We are getting into social media, getting thousands of likes, millions of views, so many hits. So now, how does transformational leadership and marketing come to play? First, we must look at transformational leadership. What is transformational leadership? Transformational leadership is a concept and a theory came up by James McGregor. He says leaders and their followers raise one another to higher levels of morality, and motivation. So we take this concept and put it into marketing. And here we have roughly four ideas how we can touch base with this concept and marketing. First, we're going to take one, leaders have an uncertain ability to see trends earlier in the fields than others. Number two, they are able to name what marketing methods or approach work best and what does not in the field. Three, the ability to access other leaders and conjoin their methods and their brains to come up with a concept. And lastly, cultivating the resonance and strategy to effectively market a brand. And so that is the marketing aspect. So we take transformational leadership and bring it with marketing by getting leaders that are in the market to come up with certain concepts, certain ideas that are leading and help their fellow co-workers, comrades, partners, joint ventures in leading them and helping them come up with cultivating new ideas for marketing strategies. Marketing, as I said in the beginning of our presentation, is the leading in the world in the sense of getting a product out there. And to do this, we must have leaders that come up with these concepts and stay ahead of the curve in the business sector to get their ideas across and to beat their competitors, whether it may be in any industry or any sector, and come up with, like I mentioned again, ideas to come up with marketing strategies to get the product out there. All right, next we're going to talk on a concept that Paul Ziller came up with, and this is regarding the mindful and innovative leadership model. And in this model, he has come up with four theories. So right here we can see is mindfulness, emotional intelligence, then we go into leadership, and lastly innovation. And to touch a quick base on it, in mindfulness, here is the first step towards increasing your leadership skills in transformational leadership. This is where the awareness of what's happening at the moment allows you to all the data to come in and be mindful of what's going on, just as the word says. Number two, here is emotional intelligence. This is where you cultivate your transformational leadership even more by getting self-awareness of the situation and being able to take in and emotionally decoding it. And then thirdly, here comes the leadership. Here's where you pay attention to the leadership characteristic of the individual and find out how this person will take this theory and this concept and push forward. And lastly, we have innovative. And this is very important here. This is where you explore your innovative side and this is where Mr. Zillard says, when someone talks about a new product or program, your response is likely to be skeptical. So you take that, what Mr. Zillard says, and then you are taking this innovative mindset to the skeptical concept you just heard, and you take it and you try to be ahead of the game, like I bringing it back to the previous four things. So you take this skeptical, you look at whatever he or she says with a skeptical mindset, and you take it because you want to be innovative with it. You want to see where you can be ahead of the curve with it. And so just wrapping up, those are the 4 things that Mrs. Zeller says. And the last 4 things are the 4 theories how you can tie marketing into transformational leadership. And I hope you have learned something in this presentation, and I appreciate your time. Thank you.